Hi everybody, I thought I would get on today in this full moon Scorpio blood eclipse that we're going through, and I've just figured out how to go live here, so bear with me. Those of you that know me know that technology is not my best thing. Those of you that don't know me, my name's Sequoia. I'm a cosmic courier. I have been a clairvoyant healer, light worker for over 38 years in this lifetime, but through all lifetimes I've always been a seer and a healer. And I'm here at this time to just help raise the consciousness of humanity, to help us to help us transverse this time that we're going through, all of the 3D world, all of the chaotic world that we've been living in, all of the lies that we've been told, and basically this matrix that we're living in that more and more every day it's becoming more and more it's just becoming the matrix is becoming thinner, so it's becoming really difficult. And at the moment people are just going through a lot of stuck in that 3D world. Got to pay the bills, got to pay the rent, got all of that sort of stuff, which is the reality, or whatever it is that we've had to be living in for such a long time. And then we've got it moving into this place of miracles. We're moving into this place of miracles, so it's sort of like we need to find a bridge between what we've been programmed with that isn't working for us anymore. It's becoming more and more of a struggle. All of those 3D things that used to be a necessary part of life, they're becoming harder and harder to be able to harder and harder to be able to navigate, and harder to be able to there's just so many systems that are breaking down. So I thought I would do a meditation today, and this is what I do. I mean, you can check me out on Facebook. I'm in Facebook jail at the moment, but Sequoia Haskell, just to see some of the meditations. A lot of the meditations that I put on here, also some of them are older ones, so what I say at the beginning might not be relevant to what's going on at the time. So as much as I remember, I'll put the actual time of the meditation start, because they're really, really powerful. And over the last probably 2.5 years, I've done hundreds and hundreds of them with people all around the world, and we're just finding that it's just a way to keep your frequency high. It's a way to raise your vibration. So so there's just lots of change going on. This is a really big blood lunar full moon eclipse, and all of the deep dark, it's in Scorpio, so all of the deep dark secrets, things that have been hidden beneath the surface, a lot of stuff's going to be revealed in this. A lot of people around you, going through like things that they've had, it's all coming up to be addressed at the moment. So as we move more into the light, we need to be really aware of we just need to be aware of all of the stuff, anything that is within us, it needs to be healed or resolved. Now's the time to be doing it, and to go really, really deep. And that's part of what I do too. I call myself a quantum shit shifter, because I go and I help people heal those deep wounds. A lot of it comes from our inner child. So if we don't heal our inner child, our lives are always going to be the same. We're always going to attract the same people into our lives. We're always going to attract the same abusers, or the same people in a different form, until we've actually healed those wounds within us. And then we need to heal the wounds of growing up, the programmings, all of the you're this, you're unworthy, you're unlovable, you're unlikable, all of those things that we've been programmed with. Through parents, through school, through society, whatever, we need to clear all of that. And plus we also need to clear our past lives, because a lot of wounds that we carry actually come from our past lives. And find that by actually, sorry, just change that over, that's a bit better. So healing past lives, because we carry genetic wounds through, we carry generational wounds, we carry all of these things. So this is part of what I do. But today I thought I'd just talk about moving into the stream of benevolence. I watched something from Greg Braden this morning. It was amazing. So I've put the link in below. And it's just about, moving into and it's, parts of the Bible that have been taken out about manifestation, how we actually manifest things. And when you think about the law of attraction, it's always that thing of act as if. And this is sort of taking it that step further. And this is what we've been doing with meditations too, is like creating the world that we want to see before we see it, creating that beautiful world of benevolence, because that's what we've come here for. Be no violence. We're actually surrounded by benevolent beings. We're actually living in a benevolent universe, and it's again what we our outlook will determine our outcome. So if we're living in a place of fear at the moment, and oh my God, I can't do this, and oh my God, this is really hard, that's what our outcome's going to be. And when we're in that mindset, we take ourselves into that field, and that's what we keep manifesting. We keep manifesting all of the we manifest all of the things that our outlook is. If you think that the world's going to rip you off and it's really hard, and it's always going to be a struggle, that's what you're going to manifest, and that's the field of energy that you're actually moving into. And that's what's difficult at the moment for people to understand, is like the fields of energy. Like you can live, and you have two people living in the same house and in the same the same house, but two totally different outlooks. Like I always tend to have this, like I live life on a wing and a prayer. I always manifest what it is that I need in every moment. Everything that I need is always provided. Sometimes, like I might get a little bit impatient, but when I get into that, just that feeling of like, seeing it's happening, feeling myself being in a certain place, or having whatever it is that I need in manifesting, and just letting that go, and be without the judgment, asking. And this is what Greg Braden's talking about. It's like asking without judgment, because we keep asking, but if we're not believing it, and if we're not feeling it in our if we're not feeling that in our being, we're not going to manifest anything. So we're going to stay stuck in this other field of it's like a field of wanting. And so this is like coming into the field of miracles, and coming into the field of knowing, and coming into the field of being, because there's a totally different feeling of knowing and being. And I'll give an example. A client of mine a while back, won't mention her name, but yeah, a client of mine a while back was talking about just that absolute feeling, like, waking up in the morning, and she kicked her toe, and like the it could have set up her whole day. It could have changed her whole day. So it was like she was in her mind with it. And then something happened, and she went out somewhere, and she saw a butterfly actually landed on her hand. And so that was a feeling, and that changed her whole perception of things. Then she was feeling the cloud, she was feeling the sun, she was feeling feeling that state of beingness. So we're either in our minds, and we're thinking, or we're in our hearts, we're in a state of being. So it's a totally different feeling. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. But anyway, so I thought we'll do a meditation today, and yeah, do check out the Greg Braden thing. It's absolutely amazing. Hopefully I'm allowed to put links for other people on here, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's about stepping into that field of benevolence, and that field of benevolence is like asking for what it is that you're wanting, and absolutely trusting without any doubt that it's going to be coming, and without any judgment of it. It's like, say, as an example, you want to manifest $1 million, and then it's part of you going, oh no, I can't have that, I'm not worthy of that. You know what I mean? So it's like no judgment of it. It's just about that absolutely coming into that state of being, and just that feeling of if it is that, like you're absolutely enveloped in this beautiful essence of all of the abundance and all of the things that you can do with that. So yeah, so we'll do a meditation, and if it resonates with you, please like and subscribe and share. I'm not used to all of this YouTube lingo yet. I'm used to being on Facebook, but anyway. And those people that do know me as well too, please share this, because that there'll be people that I might forget to send it to or whatever. So yeah, so we'll just do a meditation now, and we're just actually going to move into that field of benevolence, and we're going to use this really powerful Scorpio full moon. It's so powerful, and we're going to use this full moon energy to move into this field of absolute benevolence, of love, of joy, of truth. So that's where be no violence is not being violent to yourself, being loving to yourself, being benevolent to the self, and realizing that the universe is a benevolent place. So I don't know if I've described that, if I've explained that very well. And it's also my first time doing a live on YouTube, so I'm not quite sure about the technicalities of things yet, but bear with me and I will be there. So if you just want to close your eyes and take a really, really deep breath. And as you breathe in, just imagine that there's a beautiful golden beam of light, and it's coming down from the central sun. And this golden beam of light is bringing all of your fifth dimensional codes of remembering of who you are. All of the codes of your beautiful loving, giving, caring, healing, nurturing natures that you've had through all of your lifetimes, through all dimensions in time and space. And for all of the benevolent beings that have been in your lifetimes too, calling in the energy of that, the energy of kindness, of trust, of abundance, and just that beautiful feeling, that opening of the heart. Just feel that beautiful, beautiful energy coming down now, coming down into your auric field. And we're using the power of the Scorpio full moon. We're using the power of this blood moon. Let this blood moon be the end of bloodshed on the planet. Let this blood moon be the new blood that's coming in, the new life that's coming in, the new energy and the new manifestation of this beautiful world that we've come here to co-create. Let this beautiful, beautiful moon, let this powerful moon once and for all bring all of the darkness to the surface so it can be cleared and cleansed away once and for all of humanity, so we can step into this place and time and space of benevolence, of love. Be no violence. So feel now this beautiful golden beam of light, and as it comes down, it pours down around your auric field and around every auric field of every person on the planet, calling in the higher selves of every being on this planet now. And as we call on the higher selves, you feel this energy coming down into our auric field, feeling your field expanding, feeling your light growing. We're also now calling in the auric cloak of our higher selves. So coming down from this beam of light now, you'll see or feel all of these magnificent colours of the rainbow, but colours that you don't see with the physical eye. Colours that exist in the spirit realms. Feel the magnificence of these colours, of this cloak as it comes down and wraps itself around you like a beautiful, beautiful angelic wings, wrapping around you, bringing you comfort, bringing you nurturing, and bringing you certainty. Just certainty that love is all that there is. And as this auric cloak wraps around you, feel yourself stepping back into your body, out of your mind and back into your body, and just back into the beingness of who you are. These golden beams of light now that are touching every human on this planet now. We're also bringing in the full armour of God for every being on this planet. So feel now this beautiful armour coming down around every man, woman and child on this planet. For all of those that are seeking the light, feel now this beautiful armour of protection and light coming down around every being, keeping all of those that are vulnerable safe, keeping all of the children safe, and all of those that have been programmed with all of this fear now, let them be set free from all of this. So this beautiful energy now coming down around every being on the planet, every man, woman and child, and this full armour of God. See now all of the hearts of humanity lighting up with this full armour of God. It's like chest plates that we're all wearing, but love needs no protection. So it's not a force field of protection, it's a force field of love around every being. Seeing now all of the hearts of humanity lighting up and igniting with this power of love. And see it being sent from one being to another. So it becomes this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gridwork of love across the planet, the highest vibration of love. And with that love, it dissipates all fear and it neutralizes all of the tyranny and the malfunction on the planet, the dysfunction, all of those that are disempowered, that are trying to tell people what to do and how to live their lives. As we amplify now this field of love, imagine now that this is amplifying 1 billion-fold across the planet, and feel now all of the hearts awakening. See the celebration and the jubilee for all of humanity as all of the abundance is unleashed for every man, woman and child. So there's no more starvation. There's no more homelessness. There's no more violence. There's no more need for any competition, for all beings are greatly and magically manifesting their beautiful, beautiful lives that we create. So see now this force field of love as we all step forward into this place of benevolence and manifestation. And for your own individual self now, have the feeling of your most divine partner coming into your auric field. As you do so, feel your heart expanding with love and connection, sending that love now to that most compatible partner. Maybe it's a companion, maybe it's a twin flame or a soulmate, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's your soul family. Just feel now this beautiful heart connection now. And it's setting up a beautiful force that we're all moving into, this beautiful force field of love, of heart connection all across the planet. And in your mind's eye, see this light amplifying as it's shared from one heart to another for every man, woman, and child. And for those that have been caught in the karmic wheel of consciousness that keeps them as slaves, now see these hearts awakening sparks of divinity within all of those beings, and see this awakening happening. Feeling now the love and the power and the connection as all beings are coming together into this beautiful field of love. And see now also too this beautiful field of perfect health, as all beings on the planet are stepping into the full sovereignty and the full divinity of their beingness, as their cells, their atoms, and their DNA are now being activated to full and perfect health. All of the DNA that has been tampered with is now being restored and replenished. And the 3 strands of DNA now being fully activated back to the 12 strands of DNA when the time is right, as we step into the full super consciousness beings that we are. Feeling now this amazing energy, this beautiful light as it floods the planet, and it creates this beautiful field of manifestation where there is no fear. See now the vibrations of all beings on the planet being raised at this time. All of this beautiful love energy connecting with the harmonics of the Schumann resonance. See this love energy now going deep down into the core of the earth, healing every cell, every fibre, every atom of Mother Earth as she prepares to birth into the new earth. And we, her children, are being reborn also. Feel the celebration and the joy of birth, the excitement, the miracles that birth brings. And see now this beautiful, beautiful resonance of all of our hearts connecting now, helping those that have been trapped in their physical bodies on this dimension now, being released, being set free. And as they all move up into the highway of heaven, feel now the spring in their step as they dance along, knowing that their next incarnation is of perfect health, mind, body, and spirit. So see now all of the energy with this resonance of love that we're sending out to the planet now, releasing all that no longer serves us, releasing all of the fear, releasing all of the trauma, all of the doubt. And as this is dispersed with the violet flame, feel now the intensity of this love crossing the planet in this full blood moon, this beautiful Scorpio full moon now. Seeing the lightness, seeing the release, see the freedom from tyranny now. As we all move forward fearlessly into the path of light, feel now the resonance of this love, calling in the Christ consciousness, which is the love of self, the love of those around us, the love of the earth, the love of nature. Feel now this beautiful resonance across the planet. Feel now your aura increasing. Feel now your energy as you move forward into this resonance. See now your most perfect and divine self-expression. Let that self-expression be whatever it is that brings you joy, whether it be art, whether it be caring, whether it be nurturing, whether it be building, whether it be teaching. Whatever it is, see now your natural resonance, your natural gifts coming to the surface. Feel now stepping forward into that field of resonance where you can be of the highest good to the greatest good of all. Maybe it's for the animals, maybe it's for the children, maybe it's building the communities. Just send now this beautiful resonance for your highest self-expression, your most divine expression of who you are. Feel now this energy increasing across the planet as all of the old structures and foundations, all of that which no longer serves us, all of that of the 3D dimensional realm of dysfunction, of disorder, of chaos, now be dispersed and dissolved so that the new foundations may be built on truth, on love, integrity, and trust. Feel now the resonance as we rebuild all of Mother Earth, all of the old structures, as we come together in community. Community means come unite. So we see this now, we feel the jubilee of humanity, and we increase the resonance of manifestation. For love is all that it is. So feel now this field of love intensifying 1 billion-fold across the planet for every man, woman, and child, recalibrating the DNA and transmuting all that darkness now into the full light and the full perfection of who we are. Remember, within the words of imperfect is I'm perfect, and the words impossible is I'm possible. And when you call upon all of the power of who you are, you will in fact move mountains. You will in fact move clouds, and you will in fact bring into manifestation that which you desire. So ask now in the most heavenly way without judgment, and trust and know that that which is yours by divine right will come to you. Calling it in now with your heart resonance, feeling it now, feeling your life at the highest vibration it can possibly be, feeling the happiness and the joy and the fulfillment of thriving rather than the low level vibration of surviving. Feel now the abundance of creativity and the sharing, the kindness, the love, the fun, the laughter, the adventures. Feel now this energy. Feel it raising your vibration, using this intense full moon energy to amplify this 1 billion-fold across the planet. So that all of those deep, dark secrets, all of those things that have been hidden beneath the surface may now be brought fully into the light and quickly dispersed so we can move forward fearlessly as we rebuild the new world. So feel now this beautiful joy of manifestation, sending forward into the future for the beautiful golden dawn that we've created, beautiful new education systems where our children grow up, learning selfhood, self-awareness, and all of the skills that society has lost, bringing back all of the morals and the values of self-accountability, of respect for self and others, of self-awareness, learning the languages of love, learning about cooperation and communication, learning all of the life skills that have been lost, bringing all of that which is love back into the light, and all of that which is darkness we give thanks for without the darkness we will not have the light. So giving thanks for the manifestation, a wish that all wishes be granted for all beings on the planet. So wish carefully and gracefully, and also wish without judgment. For it is your true birthright to be in the place of miracles and manifestation. So feeling now this beautiful field of creativity, this field of co-creation, this field of abundance, feeling it coming together as a field of oneness for all beings. So now as we send this across the planet to all of the beings, we send it to all other dimensions in time and space. We send it back and forth through time. We change the consciousness from the beginning of time now that it's evolved from all of the fear and tyranny and control, all of the submission and sacrifice, now to sovereignty, empowerment, to self-love, self-awareness, to courage, to faith, to confidence, and for the ability to realize the full potential. Feel now the power of this as we move back and forward through all dimensions in time and space, and we bring it into the here and now. We send it forward into the future, and we bring it back to the here and now. Seeing now the evolution of humanity as we have risen above fear, and we move into the beautiful fifth dimensional realm of love, of pure manifestation, where there is no competition nor greed, where all hearts are open and all needs are met. So bringing this energy back now into your own auric field, and we'll sit for a moment as you enhance what it is that you are calling to you, your most perfect work or career or service, your most perfect love, your most perfect home, your most perfect wealth, your most perfect health. Feel now in this field of manifestation. See yourself as that which you are asking, and feel it in every fibre of your being. And know with this beautiful, powerful full moon in Scorpio, this blood moon, this is the birth of the new blood, the pure bloods, the blood of those that have healed their wounds, coming through into this new dimension in time and space where all fear has been released. Feel now, we ask and we give thanks in advance for the manifestation of the most magnificent abundance the universe has ever seen on every level. See now all hearts bursting with this abundance, for that is where abundance truly comes from. And remember always, you are enough, you have done enough, you have enough, and there is enough for all. So sending out this energy of enoughness now for all beings on this planet as we bring it back into our physical bodies. Know that thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, and so it is. As you come back to your physical body, feel yourself, feel your vibration is increased. Take yourself back into this space at any time to truly feel the essence as though it's already happening for you, as though you're already doing that thing or being that person. Whatever it is now, feel it now, call it in and amplify it with this beautiful, beautiful full moon. And when you're ready, come back into your body and know that thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, and so it is. Okay, so hopefully that's been helpful. I will send this out. But yeah, just use this moon for manifesting, use this moon for releasing anything that no longer serves you. We are so powerful, we don't realize how powerful we actually are. So it's time now to become that and use this moon to manifest whatever it is that you desire. And as I said, listen to Greg Braden underneath. It was really powerful and it sort of inspired this. I don't know if I could explain it anywhere near the way that he did, but anyway. So wishing you all a beautiful full moon. I wish that all your wishes will come true, and just know that we're all in this together, and now's the time to really just keep our faith beyond what you've ever had before, and just know that we're in this beautiful benevolent world, and we can choose to be in that in any moment in time. That's our birthright. So sending you all so much love and so many blessings, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful moon.